Alright, so this video is about the exterior angle theorem. Basically, the exterior angle theorem says this. In a triangle, if you extend one of the sides, you create an exterior angle. Technically, if you extend any of the sides, you create another exterior angle. And just for the record, all three of those sides extended, alright, going this direction, going clockwise, each one has an exterior angle there. If this is X, if this angle is Y, if this angle is Z, then all the exterior angles of that triangle added together would be 360. X plus Y plus Z equals 360 degrees. So the exterior angles of the sum of the exterior angles of any triangle adds to be 360. And for that record, sum of the exterior angle of any polygon is 360. And I've given you an octagon. And I extended the sides in the same direction each time. The sum of all these angles would also add up to be 360 degrees, or a full circle. Alright, so that's just a fact about an exterior, the sum of the exterior angles of any polygon. Now, in a triangle, we got a theorem that deals with exterior angles. It says this. I'm going to call this exterior angle angle 4. And that's the angle here. You have these two angles here. I'm going to call it 2 and angle 1. They're not equal to each other. So I'm giving them a different number of hash marks. Exterior angle theorem says this. The measure of angle 4 equals to the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2. So basically, if I knew, say, the measure of angle 4, I'm drawing a new picture. If I see, let's say I need to measure angle 4, the exterior one, let's say 70 degrees, and I knew that this angle, let's say 30 degrees. I can prove that this angle here, with two curves, I can prove this angle here has to be 40 degrees. Because 30 plus 40 equals a 70. And I can prove it. This is how I can prove it. If that's an exterior angle, this angle is supplementary to it. Then supplementary to it, if that's 70, that interior angle is 180 subtract 70. So 110. So this angle is 110. If that is true, all three of these angles have to add to be 180. So 30 plus 110 gives you 140. That will leave you with 40 degrees left for this final angle. So this is why it's true, and this is why it works. So the exterior angle here is always equal to the two remote interior angles. We call these remote interior angles. Reason why? Remote means far away. Interior is the second adjective, and it means inside the triangle. So remote interior angles are the two angles as far away from angle 4 and the inside the triangles. This angle wouldn't be far away. It would be adjacent to angle 4. So it wouldn't be remote, even though it's interior. So I know that's always true. Let's do an example. So here, we have an example of a triangle. And in this triangle, I know that angle, look a little better. I know this angle is 70 degrees, and this angle is 24 degrees, and they wanted me to find the angle outside. One could simply find this angle here by adding it up and subtract from 180. And you could find this angle, and you can subtract it from 180 to get this exterior angle. But since I know my remote interior angles are 70 and 24, I can save a step, and I know this angle has to be 70 plus 24. So that exterior angle has to be 94 degrees. 94 degrees. Look at a new one. In this one, it said find a measure of this angle. So here, we have these two angles being 82 and 42, and I want to find this exterior angle. Well, our theorem now says that this angle has to be 82 plus 42. That's 124 degrees. And I can prove it. If that's 82 and that's 42, that's 124. And that will leave you with 56 degrees for that angle. If we have 180, subtract 56, they'll wind up leaving with 124. So that's the reason why it's 124. It's these two angles added together. Let's try a new one. In this angle, they said the angle outside was 123, and the angle here is 69 degrees. If I want to find this angle, I know it should be 123 take away 69, because I know these two angles added together is 123. So 123 take away 69 is 54 degrees. So that means this angle here has to be 54 degrees, because 54 plus 69 will give you 123. Let's try a new one. In this picture, they said the exterior angle was 150, interior angle is 90. You have to find the angle left. Pause the video and try it on your own, and see if you come up with the measure of that angle. Great, so if you pause it, you should have found 150, take away 90, 60 degrees. That means this angle has to be 60 degrees, because 60 plus 90 will give you the 150. Let's try a new one. Here, it said this angle is 143, and this angle is 49. Well, if you got 143 take away 49, that should give you 94. Because 143 take away 49 is 94. All right, now let's take it up a notch. Let's go a little harder than just numbers. My next problem, you don't have everything is numbers. Everything is not numbers here. So it says the exterior angle here is 17x subtract 1. And the remote interior angles are 84 and 7x plus 5. So an equation I can write would be 17x subtract 1 has equal to 84 plus 7x plus 5. Has equal to the first angle and the second remote interior angle. So if I did the math there, that would be 17x subtract 1 equals to 89 plus 7. So 7x. Subtract 7x from both sides. And 10x subtract 1 equals 89. Add 1 to both sides. And 10x equals 90. And we divide by 10. X has to be 9. So in this case, if I had to solve for x, I know x has to equal to 9. That's a 9. Let's do a new one. In this problem, they gave you that the exterior angle is 130, and the two remote interior angles are these. So I know that this angle plus this angle has to equal 130. So my equation would be 14x plus 6 plus 16x plus 4 equals to 130. So the first angle plus the second angle equals the exterior angle. Do the math for that, and that is 30x plus 10 equals 130. And subtract 10. So 30x equals 120. And we divide by 30. X should be 4. So if you divide by 30, the zeros cancel, and x would be 4. Alright, so right now, pause the video and try this problem, number 10. Pause this video and try this without me, and then I'll show you my steps to it to see if you got the same answer. So give it a shot. Alright, so if you gave it a shot, this is my first equation. I would have written 5x subtract 10, the first angle, plus the second angle, adds to be 11x plus 3. And do the math for it. You should eventually get 5x plus 75 equals 11x plus 3. And continue, and you should get x to be 12. So for that problem, x should have been 12. Let's try one last one. Alright, so here's the final problem. It says find the measure of angle R. Pause the video and try it on your own first. So in number 12, in this problem, you want to find the measure of angle R. So again, pause the video and try it yourself. If you gave it a shot, you should have came up with the equation 105 equals to 19 subtract 2 plus 16x, 19x subtract 2 plus 16x plus 2. So 19x subtract 2 plus 16x plus 2. So the first angle plus the second angle equals 105. If you add those up, the 2's cancel each other out. Give you 35x equals 105. Divide both sides by 35. You should get x equals 3. Now, don't be fooled that you finished the problem, because they ask you to find the measure of angle R, not just find x. So now that we know now that we know x, we can find the measure of angle R by plugging x in. So it should be, measure of angle R should be 16 times 3 plus 2. 16 times 3 is 30 plus 18, so that's 48 plus 2, so it's 50. So our answer for measure of angle R equals 50. And that's our final answer. Usually on tests, 3 would be an answer choice. So you have to make sure you did answer the question by going back and see if you actually plugged in for the angle R. That's all I have. Good luck.